Welcome to the LMS Selection that was given to the board in February 2020. This will give you information of what was presented to the board so that you are informed as we make our journey with an LMS here at Hartford Union High School. So before we start talking about the selection here at LMS, I'm going to give you some background information about what an LMS is. Think of it as a modern trapper keeper. Back in the day when you'd carry your folders, your books, and all the information like your assignments, all the content that was handed out in worksheets in a trapper keeper. Well, that is what an LMS is. It puts everything in one place, but then it makes it easy to access because you can access that information on your phone, a laptop, a tablet, wherever you go. It makes your learning happen beyond the four walls of your classroom. It is a great way to deliver educational content. It's a great way to deliver professional development, and it's a wonderful way for kids to keep tracking the assignments and reporting that is given to them throughout the semester or the school year. So you're probably wondering, well, do we even need an LMS here at Hartford Union High School? Well, as I came in this past year and I learned and grew with my knowledge at Hartford, I knew we did need an LMS. I knew that students were managing so many different accounts and logins. I noticed that teachers are spending a lot of time trying to find where they locate resources for them to give to the students. I noticed that the existing platforms such as Google Classroom and Moodle were significantly lacking in some of the robustness of an LMS. One more reason why we needed an LMS is because we needed to bring all of our resources under one umbrella. We use so many different resources for students to log in, but if we put everything under one login and one way to access the information for our classes, students and teachers and parents will be more successful in their learning journey here at HUHS. We needed to make it sure that everything is under one place working together. And LMS does support student learning as well. You can obtain content and materials anywhere and every time, any place and any time throughout the day. They can share and create and work collaboratively with others, and also we can demonstrate proficiency on our learning targets. So how will an LMS support teachers here at HUHS? Well, this LMS will allow you to create and deliver content that will be aligned to the standards. You'll be able to increase student participation, provide personalized feedback for students, and allow a different type of learning space for your student engagement. You will also be able to develop yourself and professionally develop yourself with other teachers in content areas anytime and anywhere. An LMS will support parents as well. They will be able to see their child's work. They'll be able to see the alerts that are coming across when homework is due or what homework is already late. But it will also allow parents to be able to help the students at home engage in their work that they are doing. So we assembled a team to look at what LMS would be best here for Hartford. This team was made up of many different job roles here at HUHS. We had instructional coaches, we had tech services, we had a variety of subject content area teachers, plus we had teachers that represented the team with all different technology knowledge, and we included parents as well. Our technology team came up with a rubric for the committee to grade each LMS that we were looking at. So the 5 components of the rubric were ease of use, the curriculum, the integration, and technology operations, and then also support. Those are the 5 major areas that we came up with, and then we created a rubric to best align to what our needs are here. So today in December, we had Blackboard, Schoology, and Canvas visit our school. Blackboard joined us virtually, while Schoology and Canvas actually flew people to visit us here at Hartford. They were given an hour and a half presentation time and then a half an hour allowed for questions. During that time, we learned a lot about these 3 programs and how we could use those here at Hartford. And here's our data from our rubrics from each of the presentation. Schoology, as you can see, is in the blue. It was highest in every category that we graded them in. Canvas was just a little bit lower, and then we had Blackboard. Blackboard was not proficient in a lot of the areas that we were looking at, so we knew we needed to take them off the table. Here is the overall comparison from all three companies. When we took all the areas that we looked at, Schoology outweighed Canvas and Blackboard. In the next few slides, you'll be seeing the data from our surveys or rubrics that we created for the LMS selection. Blue is advanced and red is proficient. And as you can see, Schoology rated higher in the platform easy to use. This category is about the creation and robust assessments that each of the LMSs have. And as you can see, Schoology has a wealth of different creation and robust assessments that they allow. When looking at an LMS, we want to make sure that the portal for the parents was also very easy to navigate and easy to read and understand. And as you can see with Schoology, they definitely outperformed Canvas in this area. And of course, we wanted to think about the students as well. We wanted to make sure that the portal was very easy and user-friendly for the students. Again, Schoology outperformed Canvas in this area. We also want to make sure that when we pick an LMS, it integrates seamlessly with the systems that we already have. Google Apps is one thing that we use in our district, and we wanted to make sure it works seamlessly with Google Apps. Schoology definitely did that. Because of all our data, we are recommending Schoology to be passed by our board on February 17th. Besides the data, we also picked Schoology for these reasons. We know that Schoology, the app, is very powerful. It's one app and can be used by all users, the teachers, the parents, and the students. Canvas had 3 separate apps, which could be very confusing. Also, Canvas was just bought out by an independent firm, which we didn't know the future of. Canvas focused on K-12, but then they also focus on the higher ed and the business world, where with the buyout of Canvas, we weren't sure if they were going to focus on a different area versus the K-12 market. Schoology really does focus just on the K-12 market. So due to the buyout, we knew that our long-term solution would be Schoology because of the investment that they have in the K-12 market. Schoology's customer service has been amazing throughout this whole journey. They have gotten back to me immediately. They are constantly helping me build things and create things. And whenever I ask a question, they will be coming up with a solution right away. Again, I do feel that it is definitely a lot easier for our stakeholders if we would go for Schoology. There are many districts in the state of Wisconsin that do use Schoology. I did contact 3 of them and ask about their input and how they felt Schoology integration with their district was working. I contacted Milton, Menominee Falls, and Germantown, and every one of them said that they would go with Schoology again. So that was a wonderful reaffirming on our decision with Schoology. These are just some of the schools in Wisconsin. There are a lot more that have Schoology. So now you're probably wondering about Schoology and what that means for you. We are going to implement Schoology for the 2021 school year. Before the end of the school year, we'll be having you as teachers experience professional development in the LMS. We'll be getting you in as a student, and you'll see some of the contents that you can do with Schoology. We'll also be setting up a Train the Trainer Professional Development Day where we will have some select staff be trained in this robust system. All of you will be getting a half a day of professional development before the 2021 school year. Do not worry about time on this right now. We are still working on that, but I can tell you that we are going to be very respectful of your time as we move forward, because we are going to make sure that you have many different ways that you can get that professional development. Because you could get the training with an online and modules. You can get the training face-to-face in a classroom setting, or you could get it with standing office hours that I put forth, and you could come in and meet with me. We will work with you to get that half a day of professional development in prior to the 2021 school year. One other quick note, there will also be time given during the week back for the 2021 school year. There is also an implementation plan for the parents. We will provide handouts and videos, plus we'll provide time at parent-teacher conferences for us to help them get logged in. First of all, please reach out if you have any questions. I value everybody's input and want you to be part of this journey with us together. If you have any questions, please reach out. I thank you all for your time and all you do for each and every student here at HUHS.